Genesis chapter 26. And there was a famine in the land, other than the former famine that was in the days of Abraham. And Isaac went to Gerar, to Abimelech, king of the Philistines. And the Lord appeared to him and said, Do not go down to Egypt. Live in the land of which I will tell you. Dwell temporarily in this land, and I will be with you and will favor you with blessings. For to you and to your descendants I will give all these lands, and I will perform the oath which I swore to Abraham your father. And I will make your descendants to multiply as the stars of the heavens, and I will give to your posterity all these land kingdoms. And by your offspring shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, or by him bless themselves. For Abraham listened to and obeyed my voice, and kept my charge, my commands, my statutes, my laws. So Isaac stayed in Gerar. And the men of the place asked him about his wife, and he said, She is my sister. For he was afraid to say, She is my wife, thinking lest the men of the place should kill me for Rebekah, because she is attractive and beautiful to look upon. When he had been there a long time, Abimelech, king of the Philistines, looked out of the window and saw Isaac caressing Rebekah his wife. And Abimelech called Isaac and said, See here, she is certainly your wife. How did you dare say to me, She is my sister? And Isaac said to him, Because I thought, lest I die on account of her. And Abimelech said, What is this you have done to us? One of the men might easily have lain with your wife, and you would have brought guilt and sin upon us. Then Abimelech charged all of his people, He who touches this man or his wife shall surely be put to death. Then Isaac sowed seed in that land, and received in the same year 100 times as much as he had planted, and the Lord favored him with blessings. And the man became great and gained more and more until he became very wealthy and distinguished. He owned flocks, herds, and a great supply of servants, and the Philistines envied him. Now all the wells which his father's servants had dug in the days of Abraham his father, the Philistines had closed and filled with earth. And Abimelech said to Isaac, Go away from us, for you are too much mightier than we are. So Isaac went away from there and pitched his tent in the valley of Gerar and dwelt there. And Isaac dug again the wells of water which had been dug in the days of Abraham his father, for the Philistines had stopped them after the death of Abraham, and he gave them the names by which his father had called them. Now Isaac's servants dug in the valley and found there a well of living spring water. And the herdsmen of Gerar quarreled with Isaac's herdmen, saying, The water is ours. And he named the well Esek, which means contention, because they quarreled with him. Then his servants dug another well, and they quarreled over that also, and he named it Sitnah, which means enmity. And he moved away from there and dug another well, and for that one they did not quarrel. He named it Rehoboth, room, saying, For now the Lord has made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in the land. And now he went up from there to Beersheba. And the Lord appeared to him the same night, and said, I am the God of Abraham your father. Fear not, for I am with you, and will favor you with blessings, and multiply your descendants for the sake of my servant Abraham. And Isaac built an altar there, and called on the name of the Lord, and pitched his tent there, and there Isaac's servants were digging a well. Then Abimelech went to him from Gerar with Ahuzah, one of his friends, and Phicol, his army's commander. And Isaac said to him, Why have you come to me, seeing that you hate me and have sent me away from you? They said, We saw that the Lord was certainly with you. So we said, Let there now be an oath between us, carrying a curse with it to befall the one who breaks it, even between you and us, and let us make a covenant with you, that you will do us no harm, inasmuch as we have not touched you, and have done to you nothing but good, and have sent you away in peace. You are now blessed or favored of the Lord. And he made them a formal dinner, and they ate and drank. And they rose early in the morning, and took oaths with a curse with one another, and Isaac sent them on their way, and they departed from him in peace. The same day Isaac's servants came and told him about the well they had dug, saying, We have found water. And he named the well Sheba. Therefore the name of the city is Beersheba, well of the oath, to this day. Now Esau was 40 years old when he took his wife Judith, the daughter of Beri the Hittite, and Basemath, the daughter of Elon the Hittite. And they made life bitter and a grief of mind and spirit for Isaac and Rebekah.